Guys, my name is Akshada and I love reading books. But what I love even more is talking about the books that stayed with me. Whenever I read a book, I feel like sharing the thoughts about it to whoever who can understand. So, if you are a fellow book lover and love to listen honest book talks, welcome to the video. When I heard about the book name Ward D, I instantly picked it up because I know it's a thriller book. So my interest in thriller genre is developing, and to let you know, I'm a newbie to fiction. Yeah, I started with the non-fiction books and I used to love self-help type of books, and I used to think that reading fiction is such a waste of time. But at the end of 2025, I picked up one of the fictional book. Actually, I can't remember its name. So I picked up that book and that changed my whole perspective. Now I'm thinking that, yeah, fiction is not that bad. So the What the book is written by Frida McFadden. So the story revolves around the main character Annie. She is a third year medical student. Now in this story, she is assigned night shift in a closed psychiatric unit, which is Ward D. Now, in this ward D, there are the patients who are facing severe mental health conditions, and so the ward D is locked so that these patients cannot escape, or they cannot come out of that ward and harm others, or maybe they harm themselves. Now, Amy is scared of this ward because she don't know what will happen when she goes into the ward, and she will be locked actually. But still, she goes on to her night shift where she meet her fellow medical student who is her ex-boyfriend. His name is Cameron. And in that ward, for that night shift, the doctor in charge is Dr. Beck. So they meet him. He tells him what their duties are. Like they have to check the files of one of the patient and see the history, why they are here, and go and talk with them that how they are doing, what issues they are facing, all about that. During this, Dr. Beck specifically warned them not to open the seclusion 1 room door. Now, what is this seclusion 1 door? So, imagine there's a ward D where there are multiple rooms, and ward D is locked with a passcode. Now, in those rooms, patients can wander freely. They can come in and out as per their wish. But there is one room, that is seclusion 1 room, which is locked with the passcode, so that the patient inside it cannot come out because he is facing severe mental health condition, and it can be harmful to others as well as himself. So special care has been taken and he has been locked inside the room. Dr. Beck also gave them the passcode of the ward D. If they get into any danger, they can use that passcode and get out of the ward D. Now, Amy gets shocked when she sees her best friend Jade is also in that ward as a patient. Now, this story plot revolves in between the present and the past. So, in present, they are in this night shift scenario, and in past, the author is telling the story about Jed and Amy. Both of them were best friends, and how Jed ended up in the psychiatric hospital. But you know what? This night shift was not just a usual night shift, it was something different. Means Amy was figuring out that there is something wrong in this world. Something is going on, but she is not getting to know. She start seeing that one by one people are disappearing, and she wants to know what is behind this, who is behind this, and what is actually happening in Ward D. So one by one, Emmy starts going into the patient's room and try to talk with them, and all of them ask her that don't open the seclusion 1 room. The patient there is gonna kill all of them tonight. Like whoever she meets, every patient says to her that the patient in the seclusion 1, I think his name is Demin, is going to kill all of them tonight. It's a fun, interesting story, and it is fast-paced psychological thriller. So I personally love that book a lot. So the first takeaway is we judge too fast. Yes, we see some person, we start judging him. We see him doing something, or we hear some rumor about him or her, and we think that is the person, that is who they are. But we don't try to get their full story. We don't know their whole story. On based on one mistake or based on one situation, we try to judge them. So reading this made me realize that how we often do this in real life, how we easily judge people based on just one situation or one mistake they did. Second takeaway is mental health needs empathy, not fear. So this book tells us that how often we call people crazy who are actually struggling mentally. We don't try to find out, we don't understand their pain. Just because they don't have any physical injuries, we just think those people are crazy. So this book teaches us that mental health problems need kindness. It can be dealt with kindness, not fear. Third takeaway is sometimes the scariest place is our own mind. The locked ward is obviously frightening, but what is more frightening is locked inside our own thoughts. Many of us live like that every day, just without the walls, trapped inside their own thoughts. The key takeaway from this book is what if the person I'm judging is surviving in the only way they know how? So, this book is not just a closed psychiatric ward, but it shows how fragile, scared, and human we all are. And yeah, that was what I felt about this book. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you like such review, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, and share with your friends and family. I'll see you in the next. Until then, bye.